The following is rated TV MALSV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of Pwa-Tv, and we are opening up this episode with our Iron Eagle Championship match.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this brand new episode of Pwa-Tv, and we are not wasting any time. As you heard the ring announcer, we are starting off this episode of Pwa-Tv with our Grand Ole Iron Eagle Championship match. The challenger, Henry Carter, making his way down to the ring as he has a chance to dethrone the flag bearer, Jackson Bates, here tonight in front of the live crowd. How is everyone doing? If you're watching this live in chat, by all means, let me know how your day is going, because, you know, it is a beautiful Saturday. So hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. Hope you guys are enjoying your day, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Pwa-Tv as we are on the road to Digital Games 3, and quite literally anything, and I mean anything, could happen on the road. And we're just going to have to see, because this card is absolutely stacked. We have 2 championship matches, our Iron Eagle Championship match to start, our Deathmatch Championship to end the show, and a lot more in between to just make the most perfect sandwich you can ever imagine. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys, if you're watching this live in chat, if you're watching this maybe a few hours later, if you're watching this tomorrow, if you're watching this a week later, just want to make sure you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are doing fantastic, and just want to make sure you guys all like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Follow us on our TikTok and Instagram, link in the description, and just be beautiful people and just enjoy and support us, because we are doing our absolute best here to give you guys the absolute best possible production, the best possible product. My fault, I fucking whatever. Ignore me. Either way, hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and it's going to be a banger. It is going to be a banger. I can't wait. Jackson Bates is making his way down to the ring. So ladies and gentlemen, let me not rant. If you're just if you're just joining us live in chat, make sure you guys do the beautiful things and support us, because we love the support. I'll be back with commentary for this match, of course, once the bell rings.
Introducing first, the challenger, Henry Carter. And his opponent, he is the Iron Eagle champion, the flag bearer, Jackson Bates.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first match of the show is on. Jackson Bates defends his Iron Eagle championship against Henry Carter here tonight. And this is a match that was just announced. You know, I get it. Yes, if you are wondering, yes, Henry Carter was one of those people not that long ago that was like filled up in the whole Iron Eagle shablam with Devin Jones and Justin Massacre, and it's just all over the place with that title. But it just seems like Jackson Bates right now looks like he is taking on each person, whether in whatever order, because Devin Jones won that #1 contendership match a while back. Casino Heights came around and Jackson Bates picked up the win and gave Devin Jones his flowers. Now we're here, and you know he's taking on Henry Carter now for the title. So maybe we might be seeing a Jackson for Justin, but I don't know, because the way that Justin Massacre has been moving quite literally has been disgusting, because Justin Massacre has been going out of his way to quite literally attack Jackson Bates in any and every way that he possibly can. And he actually almost took Jackson Bates out of the Iron Eagle Championship match at Casino Heights, because of that attack backstage threw his shoulder into that steel cage wall that's backstage. And luckily medical staff, they still cleared Jackson, but it was still not very safe. But even still, it does not matter. Jackson Bates being our Iron Eagle championship and being a hard working fighting champion still went out of his way to defend that title, and defended it successfully, and is now again here with a fully healed shoulder now, and is here and is defending his title beautifully here. And so far we focus on this match. Henry Carter, he ain't no slacker. Let's just keep it real. Henry Carter ain't no slacker. Henry Carter has the golden opportunity right now on this build to Digital Games to just dethrone Jackson Bates here tonight. If he does, hey, that is a moment. I mean, so far with the current champions that we have, most champions have been holding their title for a good moment. I mean, the first one to lose it has been Silas Gray. I mean, Silas had that title for close to probably a whole year, because I'm pretty sure he won that television title back at Honor and Glory last year, and then he lost it at Casino Heights. So he almost held it for a full year. And then you compare it to other people who's been holding the title for a good bit. You know, you have Chase Albright, who is defending his title later on tonight. He's been holding that title since January of this year. Has been really defending that title against a good chunk of people. Will he be able to defeat Larry Shaw later on tonight? Have no idea. You know, you have to think of other people. Vixen Odelia, she won her Women's Pro League Championship back at WrestleFest, if I'm not mistaken. And that was back in November. She's been holding that title. I mean, yes, she has two people right now that are currently gutting. And I mean, they are gutting for her title, in the sense of Ivy Lopez and Amaya Jackson. They both want that title, and they're doing. And you know, as funny enough, both of those women are fighting on later tonight. It's not a #1 contendership match, but it definitely is a match nonetheless. So maybe the winner of that match will be getting a title shot in the future, but we don't know. We're just gonna have to see what happens between those two women on later tonight. And you just focus on the other champions. You know, Isaiah Morale just won his television title literally at Casino Heights, so he is feeling probably in the greatest mood. You have Andrew Cass, who has been holding, and I mean, he has been holding that damn world title for a hot minute. And a little controversy with Andrew. Yes, he did defend that title against El Normie last episode and did not bring the title. And that definitely, that 100% pissed off Jacob Pierce. But I mean, it is what it is. He's still the champ, whether we like it or not, you know. And then you got your other two champions in the sense, well, not the two, but technically the other three champions. You have Akira Knight, who's been holding that Universal title since WrestleFest and has been defending that title absolutely beautifully. Whether, you know, I haven't heard much about the medical status of her because that attack the attack from Ashley Lee last episode looked absolutely gnarly, but hey, Akira bounced up and was ready to still scrap. So I assume she's all healthy and shit. But Akira Knight's been holding that title for a hot minute, and then of course you have your two Casino Heist winners in the form of Silver K and Ken Alexander. We heard from Ken Alexander last week. We all know that Silver, she definitely is celebrating and shit, so it's a matter of time before they do and make any moves whatsoever. So we're moving. These champions are definitely moving like very cautiously, especially with so many targets on their head. Quite literally, every champion is looking at that piece of gold like, damn, I'm gonna have to step up my game. And Jackson Bates right now is currently showing that he is that fighting champion right now. I mean, he came in absolutely out of nowhere, returned to PW after like 3 years of not being in the company, you know. Came in at I think it was 2 or number 1. I think it was number 1 in the Battle Royal. Survived all the way till the end, won that title, and then immediately said, I bet who's stepping up to the plate, who am I defending my title against, and then bam, Devin Jones, bam, Henry Carter right now. And if he successfully defends his title tonight, who else could be wanting to step up to the flag bearer? We're just gonna have to see. As you know, let me get into the nitty-gritties of this match right now. As Jackson Bates right now is in full control of Henry Carter right now with this Dragon Sleeper right now, locking it in. Got a good distance away from the ropes, but still pretty close that Henry could probably reach, but nope, a knee strike right to the face. Oh, kick right to the midsection. Look at this. Henry Carter might be looking to put this match away with a sit-down power bomb. Going straight into the pin. 1, 2, no, a kick out at damn 2. From the champ. The champ ain't gonna be going down just yet. As Henry Carter right now, full control of this champ right now, slams his face right into the barricade. The damn turnbuckle. It's now lighting him up. Oh, it looks like Jackson is bleeding, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm looking at that correctly, literally down the center of his forehead, dripping down. He's got some blood. He looks like he's busted open. It looks like Henry Carter is taking advantage of Jackson being blinded by the blood. Big clothesline, big elbow, pulling him out the corner. And what is Henry Carter thinking of putting this man down once and for all? As you look at his, it looks like he is going to continue to target that busted open head, looking at as an absolute target for him. As Henry Carter right now is really just stalking his prey. He is taking his time right now with this. Jackson, my man's probably walking around with the biggest headache right now. And I mean, his head and forehead is probably throbbing from all that blood that is pumping out right now. Oh, straight into the ref over here. And a jumping neck breaker right there to take him down as Henry goes straight into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, a kick out at 2 once again. Jackson he's still going. Now, he's not going to drop that title ever so easily. Let's look at his big counter. Oh, big counter right there from Jackson out the corner. Big forearm, big knee. Jackson oh my gosh, that knee was devastating. Right to the mouth right there. As Jackson starting to build momentum. Look at these rapid fire elbows straight to the face. Got Henry all concussed and shit. Look at this. Look at Jackson. Got a hold of Henry, taking him down to the floor. It is locking in his crossface, and it is locked in pretty damn deep. And then Jackson's all over that neck. He is all over by Henry. He ain't gonna stay there for too long. Big elbows straight to the mouth in order to escape. As look at this, goes for the cutaway. No, gets countered, pulled around in the claw. Oh my gosh, straight throw in. And ladies and gentlemen, it is over. Beautiful counter. I mean, what a beautiful counter. I mean, we know Jackson Bates, you know, his counter games when it comes to these finishes are beautiful. I mean, we saw it against Devin Jones when he was countering that powerbomb, slipping out and then turning it into that beautiful recoil clothesline. spinning all around, but then look at that counter. That counter was absolutely beautiful. Went for the cutter, threw him off, pulled him back, and took his head clean off. Beautiful coming out of Jackson Bates. What a match. You can see the battle scars all over this man's damn face. The blood, sweats, probably the tears on that title. My man is really proving to be a people's champion here in PWA. Flowers given to Henry because that was an absolute match. That was a beautiful match. A beautiful way to start this episode of PWA TV, ladies and gentlemen. As again, we only just started, ladies and gentlemen. We only just started. And this is our first match of the night. So there's a lot. There is a lot more to come. So I need you guys to all stay strapped in and don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. As Wade Jackson Bates, it looks like he's grabbing a mic.
You know, I gotta hand it to you, Henry. You got a little more heart in you than I thought, but it's exactly why we do this, right? To prove that me and this title and this company and any company and title I walk into is the best, bar none. And that's why I haven't shown up at NWF in 3 years, but hey, I digress. Andrew Kaz. Now that's a name I haven't uttered in, well, probably 3 years. Since you so gracefully decided to put my name in your mouth, allow me to do the same. Andrew, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. I'm gonna need you to dig down deep, real deep, and find any cojones your Taino ass has, and develop a brain bigger than the size of whatever garbage ass island you come from, and do something with it. God damn it. The man doesn't make the title makes the man, but this is somehow Jacob Pierce's fault? It's Jacob Pierce's fault that your world title is meaningless? Talking about how you don't slap the word world in front of your championships? Brother, you name names like Ace Watson, Sean Danger, and Reyes, no disrespect, but you named them as people that have held that belt before you. You want a meaningless piece of tin, and you're carrying a meaningless piece of tin. And it's exactly all the people's names you mentioned, including your own fault. Not Jacob Pierce, not me, but yours. What I can tell you is this. I fight guys like Henry Carter, guys like Devin Jones, guys who don't get the opportunities that you and I do to bring prestige to this title, to bear it in any flag of any company that I step into in front of the world. And I'll be damned if you, our world champion, is gonna walk around and degrade the beautiful title by not giving it the face time it so rightfully deserves. You know, do as you please. Just know, I'm not one to throw shots and hide my hands. In fact, I'm the one to throw hands, to stand up for the sport that I believe in. Do with that what you will. And Justin Massacre, you can run, but you can't hide.
Oh shit, Justin Massacre from behind. Look at this double underhook, lifting up the champ after he just had one hell of a match against Henry Carter and dropped him right on his damn neck once again. Justin Massacre strikes on Jackson Bates. When is this ever going to end between these two? I feel like it's never going to freaking end. Holy hell. Justin Massacre once again striking on the champ. Damn, but here's the thing. The champ is not staying down.
Silva, how does it feel holding the Queen of Heist title?
You know, when I said the clock strike, the clock ticks and newly danger arrives. I meant every bit of it. But in case people forgot, I am the real terrorizer in this women's division. The real threat. The real common denominator. But most importantly, I'm here to create history, and that's a fact. So how do I feel? I feel exactly how I always feel. And that's undeniable, untouchable, unbreakable, unstoppable. I am the one. And the thunderbolt has arrived.
That's amazing, Silva. But before you go, I got another question.
Go on. I mean, I do have to pay attention to the show because you never know when I could cash in.
Okay, last question. Speaking of cashing in, do you have any plans on what title you want to cash in on?
Do you really think I'm going to just give away all my plans just like that? Let's just say that you'll have to tune in to PWA live to see. However, I can say that both champions should not be sitting pretty because the Thunderbolt officially has her eyes set on gold, and that means nobody, and I mean nobody, is safe. The PWA universe can be changed with one move. And all I gotta do is hit checkmate. And I could go for the world champion Vixen, or I can cash in on Akira. I didn't climb that ladder and defeated 5 other women for no reason. The Silver K domination officially has started, and I will take over this entire damn company. Let's just say one of those women will fall short to the thunder and all the way down. And I meant that. And I am your 2026 casino heist winner, and I will soon be champion. Because I'm that bitch.
Looks like both women's champions are going to have to look out for Silver K. And speaking of women's champions, we can see the Universal Women's Champion Akira Knight making her way down to the ring. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is indeed a neck brace around the champ's neck. I am hoping and praying it is nothing serious, but we are just going to have to see, as of course Akira Knight is here in the ring with the title and also with a mic.
For months, I've dominated as your PWA Women's Universal Champion. From winning this title at the biggest stage of the year for PWA, to defending it and solidifying my status and dominance. I don't do this. I don't stand out here and make excuses. I don't fold, I don't break, and I damn sure don't quit. I am Akira Knight, the baddest of all time, the certified bully. And for as long as I've held this title, I didn't just wear it, I owned it. Every defense, every challenger, every so-called next up, I broke them down piece by piece. Pressure points, pain, punishment. You didn't step in the ring with a champion. You stepped in the ring with a problem you couldn't solve. This reign, it wasn't luck, it wasn't timing, it was domination. I made this title mean something. I made this division fear something. But now, I'm standing here being told something I've never had to hear before. Not medically cleared. A neck injury. 3 words I never thought would apply to me. I didn't lose this title. Nobody took it from me. Nobody pinned me. Nobody made me submit. This is the only thing that could stop me. So yeah, I'm being forced to relinquish the PWA Universal Women's Championship. Let that sink in. Not defeated, not dethroned, removed. But don't get it twisted. This ain't the end of Akira Knight. This is just a pause. Because when I come back, and I will come back, every single woman in that locker room is right back on the clock. Because I am still the most dangerous woman this company has ever seen. I am still the standard. I am still the pressure you can't withstand. And most importantly, I am still and will always be the baddest of all time, the certified bully, and the most dominant champion this division will ever know.
Fuck, this shit absolutely fucking sucks. Another Why do we get so many relinquishes? Oh my god, but this wasn't even by choice. It was by force. It was because of injury. Fuck you, Ashley. Why did you fuck over this reign? It was a beautiful reign, and God knows how long Akira Knight was gonna hold that title for. God damn it.
Isaiah, a moment real quick. Can you tell us how you feel right now as the new television champion?
Ever since I became champ, I've been chillin', killin'. All of last week, I was frolicking under the sun without care in the world. When hard work accentuates to success, you're allowed to eat the fruits of your labor. That's exactly what I've been doing.
That's good, but also, can I ask, how do you feel about what Miles Dixon said about you last episode?
Miles Dixon. The thing about me is, I know my past has damned my future. Every pumpkin got managed. Every chunk of flesh I collected. Every jaw I shattered. It was always going to be the metamorphosis of many things to come. But let me be honest with you. What I did to Miles wasn't personal. It was only matching the centenary of the game. I couldn't let up because I had to show the NWF audience what I was about. It is what it is though. Miles can continue to let that night define him, while I continue to show is beneath me. I can care less about some NWF BS in 2026. If Miles wants to pick a fight, I'll just show him that my tranquility has suppressed the shortcomings of my rage. And I don't need to pick a nerve to emulate the belly of the beast. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you, Mr. Morrow.
I'm still so pissed over Akira Knight. God damn, that shit absolutely fucking sucks. And Isaiah Morale looks like he's having the whole grand time, but I feel like he has to start focusing on that Miles Dixon that is in his rear view mirror. But ladies and gentlemen, making her way down to the ring and making a grand return after being on this show for a good chunk of time, JJ is making her way down to the ring as she goes one-on-one against the woman that took her out, being Razor Wayne. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be a very interesting match to see, and I cannot wait to see how this match plays out here tonight on Pwa-TV. I cannot wait to see how this match plays on, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure if you haven't already, make sure you guys all like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that amazing good stuff, because we are only just getting started in this. Oh my gosh, Razor Wayne from behind, not wasting any time, coming from the crowd, and she is just all over JJ. I mean, we all know that Razor wanted to take out JJ and hope that she was gone just long enough, and JJ did screw Razor out. After Razor, it's a whole big like circle. Let me run down this real quick. All right. So JJ was the very first victim of this whole shablam blam. Right. JJ was the original victim. She got taken out magically backstage by this masked woman, and JJ disappeared. We did not hear from her. All we knew that she was injured and she was completely gone. Next thing you know, Angela Lee becomes the next target. She gets attacked. But guess what? She is not taken out. Angela Lee apparently had so much heart in her that she stayed. She stayed and she kept going. She kept fighting, and she wanted to figure out who this woman was, and went out of her way to try and figure out who this woman was. Even though she kept continuously getting attacked backstage and blindsided, she still kept trying and trying and trying, till eventually we went into the casino heist ladder match for the women. And what happened as Angela was making her way down to the ring, and she was gonna have the golden opportunity to become the Queen of Heist champion, which, to be honest, that was my original pick to win the whole thing. By the way, she was my original pick, and I generally believe she might have actually stolen the entire show. But here's what happened. Razor came. She revealed herself as the masked woman. She took out Angela, and she inserted herself into the match. Match went on, all 6 women busting each other's asses left and right all over the damn place. And next thing you know, JJ comes from absolutely nowhere, makes her grand return, and assists in taking out Razor out of the equation, out of the entire match. Because when JJ came and Olivia put her through the table onto the steel steps, yeah, Razor was not moving. She was not moving whatsoever. She was completely gone. And with that, now we got these two, JJ and Razor, busting heads left and right, beating each other's asses right now. But here's the thing. I know Angela, with Angela knowing now who is the target, who was beating on her ass the past few weeks, now that she knows who it is, we all know what exactly Angela wants, and that is the head of Razor on a silver platter. So Razor has a lot. She has absolutely a lot on her, and I'm just gonna have to say, Razor, I am wishing nothing but the best for you. But either way, let's focus on this match right now. As Razor right now taking full control of JJ with a combination right there, slamming her shoulder into the mat and followed it up with that super kick straight to the jaw. And she ain't done. Picking up JJ, dropping her on her back with that suplex right there. Beautiful strength coming out of Razor right now. Picking up a full-grown adult like that and just manhandling her. No fucks given. Big stomps right behind the head right now, trying to insert the dominance into JJ right now. As Razor, what does Razor think? He got a hold of the arm. Looks like she is locking in a Rings of Saturn submission, putting her away from the ropes, and is doing a lot of damage to that shoulder and neck area that she was just targeting with those super kicks and stomps and everything. She's very smart, very technical with those strikes, but look at JJ not staying in that for too long. She ain't gonna stay in that for too long. Like, who do you think JJ is? Let's look at this JJ quickly into a roll up, into a pin. One kick out at one real quick. Both women back up to their feet. JJ, damn! Oh, counter right there from Razor. Let's look at this. Looking for a neck breaker to follow it up. I thought JJ was about to make some type of big comeback, but no, she got absolutely countered and put right back into right now another submission. Still targeting that shoulder and neck area of JJ. Really trying to do as much damage as she can, so it makes it so much easier for her to put down JJ with that damn Black Widow submission that she locked on the last episode of PWA TV, which was a beautiful counter, by the way. Beautiful counter out of Razor. Absolutely beautiful. Let's look at this JJ. Really just, oh my gosh, putting her fingers in her eyes. JJ can't do anything too crazy. Watch out. Got the ref literally right there. Can't do anything too crazy. Let's look at his Razor managing to escape right there. And JJ, oh, not looking pretty so far as Razor has the arms that are now just stomping her face into the mat. Oh my lord. Razor just being absolutely disgusting here as Razor right now with a full head of hair, face first into the turnbuckle, big kick right to the midsection, another kick to follow it up, and now look at Razor just doing as much damage as legally possible in this match to take out JJ. And you can just hear the crowd just absolutely shitting on Razor, not giving any craps about her, booing her out of this damn arena as JJ still kicks out, still fighting, still got a lot more left in her. Razor, you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do to put her away. You're gonna need to figure out something. Ooh, big kick right to the face. JJ may be starting to fight back now, starting to build some momentum. Big backhand right there. Big gut punch right there. Another gut punch. Oh, what is this? Papa. Ooh, big kick right to the head right there. Right to the top of the dome. I know Razor is definitely feeling that one as JJ puts her right back on him. A big gut punch. Oh my god, that gut punch must have had her. Because Razor just dropped immediately. And I mean immediately down to the floor. That's JJ right now picking off a lifeless body of Razor. Oh wait, look at this counter right there with a jawbreaker. Oh my gosh, and what did Razor spit in her face? What blue mist was that she spit in her face? I can't even tell. 1, 2, 3. No, a kick out at 2. What was that? I mean, we all know Razor, been spitting out a bunch of red mist and shit all over the place, but blue? Blue? Really? I ain't seen that one before, but jeez, it almost caught JJ out. I mean, to see no blue shit on JJ's face, it must have not been anything too crazy, but still, that still caught me off guard completely. As Razor right now with JJ upside down in the corner, this is not looking pretty in any which way. As Razor, oh, big kick right to the head in order to get out. JJ, what could she be thinking? Picks her up, tombstone position, pops her up and double knee right to the chest, right through the soul of Razor now a kick out at 2. I thought that was it. I thought that was clean as day. That is the bread and butter of JJ. And the fact that Razor managed to kick out, JJ is definitely in some desperation right now. Look at this, JJ locking in a crossface submission, try to do whatever she can, figure out something to put Razor away once and for all. And his submission is locked in pretty damn deep. And Razor right now, she's probably gasping for air right now. Those double knees straight through the chest, right through the lungs. Definitely gasping for some type of air. Let's look at this. Oh, managing to get out of the submission. Razor quickly spin all the way around right into the black widow submission. And this is the same move that she put on JJ last week. And it was a beautiful counter. It's locked in deep. We all know how much damage JJ has endured in her damn shoulders and her neck, and this is not looking pretty. This is not a pretty submission to be locked in for too long. Look at this, JJ managing to escape the submission. Oh, good thing she did not tap out. That would like look pretty away. Wheelbarrow, look at this, arm drag, back to her knees, meteor on a following up, beautiful combination. As Razor right now up to the top rope, she might be looking to put Razor away. Oh my God, the knee dropping from the heavens through the lungs. 1, 2, 3. No, another kick out. Ugh. Another kick out, Razor. Still, she ain't giving up. She ain't giving up just yet. Let's look at this. JJ full control of this match, trying to figure out what she can do to put her away. Big gut punch right there. Let's look at this. Drop kick right there, right to the shoulder. Oh, but look at this. Coming out the ropes. And a beautiful drop kick right to the face. Oh my Lord. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful coming out of JJ. JJ, look at this. Coming off the ropes. Leg drop. Taking her down straight into the pin once again. This might be it. 1, 2, 3. Now another kick out. And JJ, I think at this point is just getting frustrated. She's like, what do I need to do to put her away? Coming off the ropes. Big drop kick. Oh my Lord. Just sending her literally across the ring with that. Literally across the ring. Look at this. Oh, missed the elbow right there. Drop down to the floor. Look at this, Razor from behind. Big kick knocking her down. Now what is she thinking over here? Dropping JJ straight on her face as Razor might, and I mean she just might be looking to put this match away. She's getting tired of this. She's like, you know what? I'm done with this. Drops JJ, power slams her onto the mat. Let's look at this, Razor on the middle rope. Beautiful moonsault off the middle rope. 1, 2, 3. No, this match is still going on. And Razor's getting fed up too. She's like, come on, there's no way this bitch is able to get out. Yo, there is no way. As Razor right now charging up in the corner, what could she be thinking? JJ slowly getting back up to her feet. Wait a minute, look at this. Angela, oh my gosh. Angela's all over JJ. Not over JJ, but all over Razor. And JJ's watching all this, and she noticed that she just lost this match due to disqualification. And Angela is unleashing all this rage on Razor. We all know Angela's going to get her hands on Razor, but at the expense of making JJ lose her match. I don't know. Oh, look at JJ from behind. She ain't going to take that. She's like, you just fucked me over. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, counter from Angela right there. As Angela right now, look at her. Just out of pure rage, just flattening JJ right on the outside. As Razor in the crowd manages to escape and just laughs at all of it.
Nature. I like this place.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Hangry Moments.
Sorry, folks. Still waiting on that mechanic.
Jack Link's Jerky, the protein-packed way to feed your wild side.
Oh God, I just got freaking sick just hearing this. Jeez, I swear every time this woman steps in the arena, I feel nauseous. I can't. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this was planned or not. I see nothing here on my little notes and shit, but it looks like Ashley Lee and Heather are making their way down to the ring, and they look happy. They are smiling ear to ear, and I can only imagine why they're smiling, especially Ashley, being that she is the one that put a Kira knife on the shelf and forced her to relinquish the Universal Women's Championship. I don't even feel it. Oh my god. Feeling fucking nauseous. Jeez, I hate these two. But whatever, it is what it is. They're probably gonna talk shit. Hopefully it doesn't last long. Someone come and interrupt these two quickly, please. I don't want to hear them as much as the next person.
Let's just get straight to the point. Akira, I told you what would happen. I mean, it was inevitable, 'cause let's face it, I'm not someone you could just step over. And now look at you. Sidelined. Injured. All because of me. You're welcome for the time off, by the way.
Honestly, Akira relinquishing that title, tragic. But hey, wishing her a long, unhealthy stay far, far away from my spotlight. Because she doesn't even come close to comparing to me, and even she knows it. I mean, if I was her, I'd relinquish too, because her fate was sealed. Loser.
Your spotlight. Funny. Because last time I checked, that title is vacant now. Which means it should go to the one who actually took out the champion. Me.
No. We're not rewriting history just because you got a little reckless, Ashley. I never lost my title. Not fairly, not clean, not at all. And really, if we're pointing fingers, you're the reason I even lost the WPL championship in the first place.
Oh, please, don't start that again. I beat you. 1, 2, 3. I actually earned my opportunity. That's how this works. You don't get to cry about it every time things don't go your way like the brat you are. At some point, Heather, it stops being unfair and starts to be you just being plain up greedy as usual.
Greedy? No, I just don't like sharing what's mine. But since you're so desperate and I'm feeling generous, what if we don't fight? What if we skip the whole sisters tearing each other apart episode and just share it?
Co-champs? Like, are you being for real?
Yeah, co-champions. You get your moment, I keep what's rightfully mine, everybody wins.
All right. This has gone long enough, and I think the entire crowd here is already tired of hearing you two go back and forth with each other. You want to know what's going to happen with that Universal Women's title at this moment in time? None of you two are going to be gaining that title around your waist unless you properly earn it. I'm not going to be handing shit to any one of you two privileged fucks. So what's going to happen is we're going to do this. We're going to be crowning a new champion at Digital Games. How we're going to be doing it? So simple as this. Since you two want to fight for this title so bad, I will put you two in this match. But you two won't be alone. It will be Heather Ray versus Ashley Lee versus whatever two women win qualifier matches next episode. I think the entire crowd can agree with me that that is the correct decision to do. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is official. Now, would you two please like to leave my ring and best be watching those matches next week, because whoever wins those two matches, like I said, will be facing you two in a fatal four-way, and there will be only one winner of that Universal Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are enjoying this show as it is so far. I know these two have already fucked over your times, but trust me, we will get right back into action in just a short amount of moments. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of the show.
What a damn announcement made official by Jacob Pierce. It looks like we're going to be crowning a new champion at Digital Games, and it looks like it's going to be a fatal four-way match. We already have two of those women, being Heather and Ashley, but we will learn who will take those last two slots next week. And of course, it is, from what Jacob Pierce said, there is going to be one champion. Ain't no co-champion bullshit or what Heather and Ashley, wanted to do, but whatever. Thank God. Thank God. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, let us move on to our next match. As ladies and gentlemen, this is a #1 contendership match for the World Heavyweight Championship. As the winner of this match between Michael Matthews and Kaden Hendricks will go one-on-one against the Thiano Hitman, Andrew Cass. Hopefully it's at Digital Games. I don't know when that title match is going to be. I just know it's a #1 contendership match. This is what I have noted down. If it says anything about it happening at Digital Games, I must be mistaken. I'm sorry. But either way, this is a #1 contendership match. One-on-one, Kaden Hendricks, Michael Matthews. Winner of this match will go on against Andrew Cass. I personally, I want my man Michael Matthews to pick up this one. That's just me personally, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to see in just a short amount of moments of what happens here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure you guys all like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Follow us on our Instagram and our TikTok. Link in the description below. And I'll be back with commentary for this match, of course, once the bell rings. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and this match is officially underway. Our #1 contendership match for the world title is underway. Michael Matthews taking on the Kaden Hendricks here tonight. Winner of this match, of course, will be gaining a world title opportunity. And this is an interesting match because both men decided to walk up to the champ last episode and claim this spot as next in line. However, the champ clearly said that neither one of them are worthy for a championship match. However, Jacob Pierce did not give a flying rat's ass because since Andrew Cass has quite literally been shitting on him for these past few weeks, blaming Jacob Pierce for Andrew Cass not having the greatest of greatest reigns. Even Jackson Bates even said it himself that Andrew Cass isn't taking responsibility for the mediocre title reign that he has, So, but hopefully between these two, we actually get a winner between this match, and we see who's going to be going up against Andrew Cass in this match. And this is interesting because you have Michael Matthews. He made his grand debut during his qualifying matches for the Casino Highest Ladder match. Yes, he did unfortunately take the loss to Prince. However, Michael Matthews is, he is a guy that I wholeheartedly believe that he's going to be making a lot of moves here in PWA. He has that charisma. He has that, that self-love for himself. I mean, you saw it. My man literally walked out to the ramp, no fucks given. Well, Kaden and Andrew Cass were in the ring, and he was like, yep, I'm on that shit. Give me that world title. Going straight to the absolute top. While on the opposite side, of course, we have Caden Hendricks, someone who actually faced off against Andrew Cass a while back. If you remember, during the, what is it? I think it was the King of Games. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it was the King of Games. It was that tournament to see who was going to be facing Ace Watson at WrestleFest, if I'm not mistaken, for thy, what's it called? Oh my gosh, I forgot. For the world title. If I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong. You have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I may be right. I think I am right. But either way, while I was sitting here and I was focusing this, I was like, wait a minute. If we look back in time, what happened between those matches? Oh yeah, Caden Hendricks took the loss to Andrew Cass within those qualifying matches. So, you know, this is just a nice, like, repeat of, like, Caden. He's like, yo, you may have beaten me before in the past, but you ain't gonna do that shit again. I'm gonna bounce back, and I'm gonna come for that world title, whether you like it or not. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, who do you guys think is gonna walk out of this match with the win? Who do you guys think is going to be Mr. Number 1 contender for the world title? So let's focus on this match right now. Let's look at this. Michael Matthews showing how much of a heavy hand, absolute unit he is. I'm just gonna say this straight up and down. My man went to be a Halloween costume. This man is the juggernaut, and I'm talking about the Spider-Man juggernaut. My man's gonna be running straight through cement walls, and nothing is gonna stop him. Ain't nothing stopping him. He is on a roll right now, really just bulldozing his way through Caden Hendricks right now, and just brutally just beating him down. There ain't no method to this. He's just beating his ass. Let's look at this. Picks him up, holds him, and drops him with that suplex. The power coming out of him straight into the pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. Caden is not going to be sitting down for not too long. Let's look at this, Matthews, right now. What is Michael lining up? An elbow! Oh my gosh, missed that elbow off the apron. As Caden from behind. What is he thinking over here? Picking up the big man on his shoulders. Drops him in a boom. My God, the spinning forearm right behind the head. Straight to the dome. And now just launching Michaels into the barricade, shoulder first. Oh wait, what is he thinking? Oh, he's just setting. Okay, he's gonna send him back into the ring. Okay, I thought he was gonna launch him to the other barricade, like the other side of the barricade. I was gonna be like, damn, he's just throwing him into what is it, a pinball? Yeah, pinball machine, just back and forth. Boing, 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 boing. Look at this, off the ropes. Caden pop up, drop down. Look at this, boom, right to the face, right there, big kick right to the face. That's Caden right now. Looking away, counter right there, kick, punch, all the way around, drop them down to the mat right there. And now look at it, just right back to just straight up brutalizing him. Damn. Absolutely slamming his shit in. As look at this, Michael right now, into the corner, big clothesline, and just throws him straight to the ground. My man is just he's just a straight boulders. Look at this. Sends him across the ring looking for it again. Oh my God, he just threw his body at him. Absolutely flying at him. As Michael right now, look at this. Up on his shoulders. Caden's not looking pretty. Drops it with that driver. Straight into the pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. This match is not done yet. Michael still got a lot more you gotta put into him. Look at it, sends a bit to the corner. Ooh, big jab. Ooh, big jab. Wait, did they get a big forearm? Wait, did they get coming off the ropes? And a bulldog to follow it up. And Michael is a bulldog, I gotta say. Oh, big kick right to the midsection. Look at this. A spinning goddamn pile driver into the pin. This might be it. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out at 2. The ref just took way too long to put him down. Oh my gosh. And look at his trying to go for a cannonball in the corner, but got countered. Kick right to the midsection. Look at this Caden taking advantage, picking him up for a brain buster. Straight into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, another kick out at 2. Are you kidding me? This match is still not done yet. Oh my lord, let's look at this. on the top rope. Stomp right through the midsection, crawling straight into the pin as fast as he can. 1, 2, 3. Now another kick out at 2. Dan, this match is still not over yet. This match is not over. Caden's gonna have to figure out what the fuck he can do to Romeo. Try to go for his devastating knee, but it did not work. It got turned straight into a stunner. Ladies and gentlemen, Moe didn't pick up the win. I was about to say Michael Matthews is going to get a title match in the future, but it did not happen right there. Oh my God, so look at this, Matthews picking him up, powerbomb position, holding him high above his shoulders, turns around. What is he thinking over here? Just dropping Caden face first into the turnbuckle. Is now, what is Michaels thinking over here? Oh, he's flipping him upside down. Oh, this ain't pretty. Oh, this ain't pretty. Oh, big kick right to the top of the dome. Oh, right to the dome. Look at this. Caden, flat knee right to the mouth. Quickly, straight into the pin. This might be it. 1, 2, now. Matthews grabbed the rope. Matthews grabbed the rope, and the ref saw it absolutely perfectly. And Caden, he is pissed. He's like, oh, you fucking kidding me? Big kick right to the knee. Now look at his combination of strikes. Knocked him down. And now look at it. Oh my God, super kick straight to the top of the damn forehead. As Caden right now in the corner, lining up Matthews. Oh, this might be it. This might be clean as is. Wait a minute, look at his Andrew Cass. Are you fucking kidding me, yo? Andrew Cass just absolutely fucked over this match. Look at this. Oh my God. German straight into the corner. Are you fucking kidding me? Andrew Cass, come on, man. Just tossing Caden out of the ring right now. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Look at this. Andrew got his attention now on Michael Matthews right now, lining him up. Target headbutt. Oh my goodness. Andrew, you are such an asshole. Like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Are you fucking kidding me? Wait a minute, look at this. Jacob Pierce, oh, he's pissed.
I'm really getting tired of your shit at this point. Andrew, you know what? You can go fuck yourself. And I want you to bring that title at Digital Games because you fucked up this #1 contendership match, and because of that, you will pay the consequences. It's either you bring that title and defend it at Digital Games, or you will be stripped of that title permanently. And you will be defending that title also in a triple threat match between those two men that you just laid out. Fuck you, Andrew.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but Andrew Cass just absolutely fucked himself as he just made this match official. Jacob Pierce announcing this triple threat match for the PWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Excuse me. Is this thing on?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this thing recording?
Yes, ma'am.
Vixen Odelia here with a live presidential address for the PWA Nation before this unfortunate matchup between Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Please remember to keep your eyes open and not fall asleep no matter how bored and unentertained you guys will be. Do not forget that your President of Canada is always watching. And no matter what happens in the match tonight, the two bricks fighting will never compare to the greatest, prettiest, youngest, most mature, thinnest, only Canadian president of all time. And you can quote me on that. I'm not the only one saying it. I mean, the Vixen Chronicle has been saying it too. But that's beside the point. My goal tonight was to warn you all of the stale mediocrity that's about to unfold before you. Because when has Ivy Lopez ever really been truly entertaining? And when has the conversation of Maya Jackson actually stepped up to her own level she self-proclaims to be at? You two really, really do deserve each other. You know that? But let's add a little fun to it, shall we? why don't you both try and show me, the Canadian president, why you should face me for my Women's Pro League Championship, and then I'll consider my options. Being that I pass the footage along to legal and then to my PR department. Ooh, can't forget about the Maple Congress. Oh, and the Hockey Senate. Anyways, proceed.
Well, I be damned by those words by our beautiful president of Canada, Vixen Odelia, as we get immediately into the match that she is talking about between Ivy Lopez and Amaya Jackson. Again, this is not no number one contendership match. This is just a straight brawl between these two that we're probably going to be seeing between these two, because god damn it, these two were whooping each other's ass. But we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we're roughly probably about halfway through the show, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, if you're watching this live in chat, let me know how you guys are doing, how we feeling. If you're watching it a day or two later, you know, always let me know still how you're feeling. Make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you guys don't like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good, amazing, good stuff. And I'll be back with commentary for this match once the bell rings, so don't go anywhere, because this is gonna be a banger. And ladies and gentlemen, this match is officially underway. They're not wasting any time, getting straight into a throwing hands with each other. Amaya Jackson, Amaya Jackson, Ivy Lopez, one-on-one here tonight. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is a match that a lot of people would wanted to see, because these two have a lot of history against each other. A good chunk of history against each other. It's actually like insane to know. And both of these women are just going straight for that the Women's Pro League Championship. Both of these women want to be at the top of the mountain. Both of these women used to be at the top of the mountain. And everything just stems back. Like, we go all the way back. I mean, we can go as far back as Ivy Lopez being champion, defeating people, like I said, defeating people like Heather Ring and shit like that, to still maintain her longevity as champion. You know, Maya Jackson successfully cashing in and becoming champion herself, you know. And then, you know, Vixen Odelia, between all this, you know, Vixen getting a clean, I'm telling you, she got a clean win over Amaya Jackson at Winter Wonderland. And Amaya was like, okay, cool, I guess I'll just take the loss here. Then Ivy Lopez came around, and Amaya like, this fucking stank ass bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she side-eyed the fuck out of her. I know she did. And we fast forward, and, you know, Ivy Lopez is just giving the title shot, basically, you know, having one match, and then it's like, all right, we're gonna have a title match. Like, and Amaya's like, you bitch, you know what I mean? But Amaya was in the ladder match, so she was like, yo, I become Miss Two-Time Queen of Ice champion. It don't fucking matter. Like, we chilling, we big bowling. And what happened? Amaya Jackson lost the title. And I mean, she She was busting her ass throughout that whole match. I mean, she was taking out everyone. When it came to like the final four, she was taking out everyone. Took out Dakota Diamond, took out Olivia, took out Akane. Like, she was taking everyone out. And then like she got up there and she was like, shit. Got absolutely cooked by Silva at the end. You saw the absolute like devastation that was coming out of her. She was looking up, saw Silva holding the counter. She's fuck. And then you fast forward to that title match with Vixen Odelia and Ivy Lopez. And what happened between those two? It looked like, I may have been wrong. I don't know if Vixen was going to tap, the kick out or not. But it looked like, after the vertebreaker, it looked like Vixen was clean out. And we were about to get a new Women's Pro League champion. And what happened? Maya Jackson said, no. No, that's just not happening. And absolutely fucked over our main event. Pulling the ref out the ring, purposely putting her hands on Ivy Lopez and causing the disqualification, and then going into the ring with a bloody Vixen as it already was, and just finishing the job and doing as much damage as possible to her before walking away, knowing that she just did that shit. And and now we're here. Now we're at this match where we have these two women, Ivy and Amaya Jackson, both wanting that beautiful. And I mean, they want that Women's Pro League Championship. But you know who else wants it? And you know who else wants to keep it? Vixen motherfucking Odelia. So, I mean, it all just kind of just writes itself. Whether we get another one of these two women gets number one contendership match, I feel like best case scenario looks like it's already lining up. Just make Digital Games an entire multi-person like pay-per-view and just have triple threat, fatal four-ways all over the damn place. Because I mean, hey, got the Universal Championship being defending the fatal four-way, got the world title being defending the triple threat. Like, it just writes itself. But either way, let's focus us on this match right now as Ivy has Amaya Jackson up on the top rope. And what is she thinking over here? This is not looking pretty. Looking for a Spanish fly off the top rope. Going into the pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. Thought that match was over, but Ivy just took a little too long on that one. Let's look at this. We're getting a little backstage footage right here of Vixen. She's actually watching. She literally just had the interview backstage, and she is watching this match deeply. I mean, I can only imagine what Vixen could be thinking of as she is watching this match. And could she be expected to defend her title against any of these two women? I mean, it quite literally could happen, but I don't know. I wouldn't say, but Vixen definitely is she's keeping an eye on this match to the absolute fullest, ladies and gentlemen. But who do you guys, as we're here and we're looking at this, who do you guys think is going to be walking out of this match with the pin? Oh my gosh, big boot from Vixen. I'm not from Vixen, from Ivy taking her out. Oh, big kickoff right there. Ivy not looking very pretty right here as Ivy right now. Oh my gosh, eating up that forearm straight to the face. As Amaya right now is in full control of this match, sending Ivy over the top rope to the outside. And now both women on the outside. You know, not a lot of good things happen on the outside of the ring. Let's look at this, just dragging Ivy wherever the hell she wants to. Look at this, face first right into the announce table right here, and then straight into the steel steps. Absolutely devastating here. As Amaya Jackson right now does not care as well. Look at this counter from Ivy, sending Amaya Jackson over the barricade, and these women are fighting in the crowd right now. The ref is counting, but these women are gonna have to pay attention to that ref count. One of them is gonna have to get back into the ring. If not, both of them are gonna have to get back into this ring. But these two are absolutely brawling it out here, and these people who paid over here, I'm gonna say they're getting their absolute money. These women are no more than like 5 feet away from them. They gotta get back in the ring. The ref is still counting. The ref is not gonna stop counting. They need to get back in the ring. This match is gonna end up as a double counter. Are they actually serious? Just gonna let this go? Oh, the bell rung. The bell rung. The match is over, but these women do not care. They're still swinging at each other, absolutely taking each other's heads off with this shit. Let's look at this. Ivy with full control and Amaya over here on the outside. And these people, they're loving this. The brawling is still going. Let's look at this. Face first right into that supply box. Absolutely right. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Tackling that lower back into the supply box. Absolutely insane. And Ivy, it looks like she's absolutely pissed. She's absolutely pissed here. And she just might be looking to put... Oh, no, Amaya started a fight back. I thought Ivy was about to put Amaya through the table, but Amaya started a fight back her own, tossing Ivy into that supply crate. Now look at this combination of strikes over here on the outside, and the crowd is absolutely loving this. Oh my gosh, Amaya Jackson with a baseball bat now beating the living out of Ivy. And now looks like Amaya Jackson has her eyes set on those tables. Don't do anything that I would do. Look at this, Amaya Jackson looking to put Vixen through the table. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to need medical staff to go check up on Ivy. Just a short amount of moments, hopefully. But god damn it, ladies and gentlemen, commercial break coming up.
We love our new home. Lots of windows, great light.
But the birds. They're back.
Yes, I hear them.
Uh-oh. Why are these birds so angry?
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
I'm going.
Hurry!
I know.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
I prefer small ones. Not like micro ones, but small ones.
I'm no size queen. I like them small.
The big ones always make me feel like I have to pee.
I made fun of my buddy for having a small one, but then he let me hold it, and now I low-key want a small one too.
I've never had one at all, but if I did, it would be a small one.
When I'm drunk, I want a big one, but only when I'm drunk.
My husband's really into big ones. It kind of weirds me out. So I just sit in a chair and watch him and his buddies just go to town. Meanwhile, I'm just over here, enjoying a small one.
Now we have small ones. But don't worry, we still have big ones.
Tell me, what do they taste like? I hunger to know, but have no mouth.
Chocolatey, nutty goodness.
Now eat this next one real slow. Slower. Now put 2 nuts in your mouth.
You want me to what?
You heard me. 2 nuts. Oh, the H smells good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break, and we are here now with our next match. This being a match that is scheduled for 1 fall, but that is also a best 2 out of 3 falls match. These two men want to end it all between each other, Javi Hernandez and Jason Ramirez. A rivalry that was not intended to spark up, but guess what? It indeed sparked up nonetheless, thanks to Jason Ramirez. Because I feel like he was the one that put the feel on everything when he cost Javi Hernandez the ultimate opportunity to become the king of Heist champion in his hometown. That was absolutely disgusting, absolutely diabolical. But Ramirez did all that, and Javi is now here without a title and lost in his hometown. As look at this, Jason Ramirez not wasting any time getting on Javi Hernandez, as Javi did screw him out of a match against Karan Cook last episode. If you saw, Javi Hernandez came in with the distraction. So both men equally kind of fucked each other over, but if you really want to know who really impacted the other one the most, that is of course Jason Ramirez, costing the bigger opportunity out of Javi Hernandez. These two quite literally hate each other, and I mean, again, this is a rivalry that just came out of the damn blue. It literally came out of the blue. It wasn't like anything that was intended. Like, these two men, they had one-on-one matches, and Jason Ramirez took the loss. He was like, alright. Then you had the qualifier match for the Casino Heist ladder match. Jason took the loss again. Okay, now you really pissing me off. And then it came to just Jason Ramirez absolutely snapping and costing Javi Hernandez the ultimate opportunity in his hometown again. Absolutely just cooking him out of it. I I genuinely thought Javi could have potentially picked up that whole win. He could have. There was a chance. It looked like my two picks that I wanted to win that. It looks like they both got absolutely cooked. Javi Hernandez and Angela Lee, both of them getting attacked and getting taken out of the match completely, not recovering in any which way humanly possible. And I'm pissed. Because, like, what do you mean that the people that I picked both ironically got, like, attacked? Like, that is some grade A bullshit. Literally grade A bullshit. But it is what it is to begin with. I can't really complain. I can't change history because it happened. But now we're here. Now we're here within this, Now we're here within this match. It's a best 2 out of 3s falls match. The first person to get 2 pinfalls over the other will indeed pick up the win here tonight, whether it's a pinfall, submission, count out. As long as you get 2 falls, and you basically have to win 2 normal matches in order to pick up the win here. And so far, seems like it is all Jason Ramirez, and he is all over Javi Hernandez. As Ramirez is in the pin, but a kick out at only, I didn't even see the count, the ref's count, I just know he kicked out. But Jason Ramirez is just all over my man right now, literally all over him, just beaming his shit. Oh my gosh, just stepping on his forehead. It looks like Jason might be looking to make, Javi Hernandez bleed for everything. But I mean, Jason, you kind of started this, so you can't necessarily get the most benefits out of it. But it is what it is. You just gotta accept it. As Jason Ramirez, full control of this match, is just looking at this. Look at this, just dropping his face first into the corner with that snake eyes. As Jason Ramirez right now, still in advantage of this night, picks him up again. What does he have in mind with Javi? Just ragdolling his body all over and dropping him over his knee, shoulder first, absolutely shoulder first, destroying it and coming off the ropes. And now look at this, dropping an elbow right through the chest of Javi Hernandez, coming off the ropes, and a leg drop to follow it up. Jason Ramirez is absolutely just destroying Javi. Let's look at this, locking in a Hell's Gate. Is it a Hell's Gate submission? It's a submission nonetheless. And he might be looking to make Javi pass out, but no, Javi, look at this, managing to get up to his feet real quick in order to escape this as quick as humanly possible. Look at Javi kick right to the knee, got a hold of the arm, spins him all the way around, pulls him over, grabs behind the tights. He's got the tights. 1, 2, 3, and oh my gosh, Javi Hernandez managed to pick up the first win. He is absolutely hyped on it. He's like, there we fucking go. But Jason Ramirez, does not give a damn. He's like, God damn it, you absolute asshole. Now I gotta play catch up. Because now Jason Ramirez is down 1-0. And if Javi manages to steal another pin, I mean, if that's a big if he manages to steal another pin out of Jason Ramirez, Javi Hernandez picks up the whole win. So all he has to do is just get one measly pin. You know what I mean? And look at this, Javi is not letting go whatsoever. Look at this elbow drop right across the ring over there. It's Javi right now. He's starting to build momentum. He's feeling that blood rushing right there. Coming off completely missed with that double axe handle. But no, look at this kick right in the midsection from Jason Ramirez. Big combination over here. No, counter. Big look at these combinational strikes coming out of Javi Hernandez over here. Big rising knee in the corner. Takes him out on the clothesline to follow it up. Jeez. Let's look at Javi. Look at this. Boom, my gosh, hitting. That might have hurt Javi just as much as it hurt Jason Ramirez on that one, as he picks up Jason. But look, catches the foot right there and takes him down almost immediately. Jason kick right to the midsection, underhook, rock bottom right there, dropping him on the mat. Picks him up, and he's looking to do double damage. Right, DDT right there, dropping Javi Hernandez dead on the top of his skull into the pin. This might be it. 1, 2, 3. No, are you a 2? Are you fucking kidding me? Javi Hernandez somehow managed to kick out of that. Are you kidding me? Big boot out of Jason right there. Are you kidding me? Javi somehow managed to kick on. You can see Javi is already, he's dripping blood. My man is dripping blood, and it is not looking pretty whatsoever for him. Let's look at this. Ramirez now just slamming his busted open face into that turnbuckle, making him bleed as much as humanly possible. If I'm Ramirez, I would be just as pissed, because are you kidding me? How the hell did you manage to kick out of everything that I just hit you with, coming off the ropes, and a big boot right across the damn face? Like, come on, going straight into the pin now. 1, 2, 3. Now another kick out at 2, and Ramirez, he is getting fed up. Now Ramirez is getting absolutely fed up. So look at this now. I think he might just have fun with this now. Now he just might be having fun with Javi Hernandez. He might just go out of his way to absolutely end him. Let's look at this, locking in a submission now, center of the ring once again, and it's locked in pretty damn deep. You can see Javi, he's trying to, he's flailing all over the place. He is trying to get out of this as quick as he's feeling the pain. He's feeling the torture, and he is freaking the fuck out. My man needs to lock in. Oh my God, look at how he is flipping all over the place. Let's look at Javi quickly up to his feet and he just manages to throw his arm right out. Look at this super kick right to the face, laid out. Jason Ramirez is looking at Javi up on the top rope. Frog splash, center of the ring. That might be it. 1, 2. Now a kick out at 2. Jason Ramirez kicking out at 2, and his match still goes on. Let's look at this. Javi now in the middle rope, double axe handle off the middle rope. He's doing as much damage as he possibly can as Javi right now. He's literally tasting and seeing and smelling his own blood. I would not be surprised if my man was doing a line of his own blood because of how much is dripping down as Javi on the top rope, lining up Jason Ramirez, looking for something crazy but gets caught with a powerbomb position. Now look at this, straight into the ring post and onto the floor, but Jason Ramirez is not done. Kick right to the midsection, picks him up one more time for a powerbomb. What does Ramirez have in mind with this? Drop again onto the announce table, and Javi's blood is literally all over, inside and out the ring, sending Javi back into the ring, all busted up and everything, and in so much pain. Let's look at this. Look at Ramirez dropping him in the center of the ring. That just might be it. 1, 2, 3. Yep, and that is it. Jason Ramirez ties up the scores. Look at this. Ramirez quickly trying to go into another pin real quick, trying to get it done as quick as possible. 1, 2. Now a kick out at 2. And now look at it, just going right back into the pin again. He knows. 1. Oh, a kick out at 1. He thought Javi was not gonna be able to fight back. He's like, bro, I just laid you out. Stay down. Stay down for like a 9 count. No reason for you to be getting up. No reason. But Ramirez looking like he's going to have to do way more damage to really keep him down for that second 2 count. Big kick. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Javi started to fight back. So look at this. Oh, dropping him with that leg drop. That jumping leg drop right in the center of the ring. Followed up with a drop kick straight through the dome. Let's look at this. Javi Hernandez up to the top rope. He's looking for something absolutely big. 450. Beautiful. Straight into the pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. Ramirez still has a lot more left in him. He is not going to be giving up. There's Javi right now lining up Jason. He might be looking to put this match away. Springboard crossbody, no, completely misses, and he landed horrible. Kick right to the midsection. Look at this. Ramirez dropping him in the center of the ring with that pump up. Yuri Magi. That is over. Now a kick out once again. A kick out once again. Javi is not done, and now Ramirez, yep, just unloading. He's like, fuck you. Fuck you at this point, yo. Absolutely go fuck yourself. Yeah, he is trying to maybe potentially make Javi pass out for how much blood he has lost. Like that's how bad he's trying to make it. As Jason Ramirez just slams Javi's head into that turnbuckle, big kick right to the midsection to follow it up a little. Look at this. Javi starting to fight back. Big chop right across the chest, is in the corner, right across the chesticles. As Javi puts Jason on the top rope. What is Javi thinking over here with Jason on the top rope? Big punch right to the face is Javi. He's going up to the top rope. What does he have in mind? Hurricanrana off the top rope. Absolutely hitting that shit beautifully as Javi, look at this, quickly up the top rope, aimed perfectly, cross body frog splash right across the ring. 1, 2, 3. Now another kick out at 2, and Javi cannot believe it. Look at the battle scars all over this man. He is gushing blood all over. My man has absolutely lost it. Big step of Itaguri right there to take him down. As Javi right now, he's absolutely lost. My man is completely losing it. I could already tell. Big punch. Nope. Counter right there from Ramirez. As it looks like both men right now. Ooh, big chop. Absolutely massive chop. Oh, Ramirez said bring more. Ramirez dead said bring more. Let's look at this now. Both men going at it with each other. Looks like Javi's getting the upper hand in this equation over here. Big punches right across the face between both men. They are going at it. Straight haymakers this deep into the match. Both men are not holding back in any which way. As you can see, they are just going straight at it. Javi, once again, just seemingly getting the advantage in all of this. Now look at it. Now it's just a straight clobber fest between these two, just throwing straight bombs at each other. Looks like Javi Hernandez gaining the upper hand. Big kick to the chin. Big kick to the face. Not a bitch. Yeah, a kick. Followed up with that knee and a clothesline out the corner. And I can only assume Javi might be looking to put this match away. He's in the corner. He's lining up Jason Ramirez. Up, over, dropped him right on the back of his head. Straight into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Now another kick out. And Javi just cannot believe it at this point. Javi Hernandez just wants this match to end already. He has literally given everything he possibly can to put Jason Ramirez away, and that man is still not staying down. I generally don't understand what is being put in this man's cereal. As look at this, Javi on the top rope. Frog smash, no, completely misses. Lands straight onto his stomach. Kick right to the midsection. And now pump handle, drop him in the center of the ring. And Jason Ramirez is in the corner. He's lining up Javi for the kill as he hits him. Oh my gosh, right in the back of the head with that hidden blade. 1, 2, 3, and it is finally over. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Ramirez picks up the win here tonight. It is over. What a damn match between these two. Just absolutely back and forth. It was a bloody fest, especially for Javi. Javi was just nothing but just bleeding all over the damn place. But what a match between these two. As this right here was the kill move. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Right behind the head. Taking everything out of Javi right there. But congratulations for Jason Ramirez finally picking up the win over Javi Hernandez here. Jason, what are we doing here? Jason, don't do anything stupid. Jason, come on, don't do this. Don't do this right now. He's exposing me now. So Jason, come on, don't do this right now. Come on, man, don't do this. Don't do this. You already won the match. You got him all bloody and shit. There's no more that you need to do. Leave him alone, man. Don't do this shit. Jason, come on. Jason, come on, don't do this. Jason, come on, don't do this, man. Oh my gosh, right through the table. Jason Ramirez, you fucking sick fuck. What is your problem, man?
Damn, if it isn't the biggest fucking sissy in PWA. What's wrong with you? Crying like a little bitch again? Talk to me, what happened?
You're so funny, Kenny. But coming from someone as big of a loser as you, I'm not taking any of your advice. Because you're never gonna understand what it truly means to be great. You're never gonna be as big of a star as me.
Get a load of this, guy. Seems like I got underneath your skin. Damn, bro. How you gonna let a loser like Kendrick Montana get under your skin? Seems like I strike the nerve, huh?
Get to me. Struck a nerve. I am perfectly fine. And your problem is you have no respect. You have no respect for a former champion, a former longest reigning champion, and that's your problem, Kendrick. So don't test me.
You keep speaking about that dumb title reign when in fact I can't remember a single time you defended that title cleanly without attacking somebody from behind or hitting somebody with the object in a normal match. You see, I do have respect. I have respect for a lot of people. Just not you. I don't respect sorry cowards. I don't respect desperate cowards. I don't respect frauds. You're a fraud. That's what you are. I respect people who wrestle and expects nothing in return, who expects to receive not a single thing, who wrestles for the fans, so the fans can be appreciative, so the fans can get their money's worth. You don't wrestle for that. You wrestle for the clothes, the money, the fame. You wrestle for how people perceive you. You want people to glorify you. You speak like you're just this pinnacle of professional wrestling when in reality, you're not. And I'm not one to overglaze myself. I'm not even close to the top. And you're on the same tier as me, if not lower. I mean, look at you right now. Who else have you seen cry over losing a title match? You're finna burst into tears. You're a wreck. Literally. But I'm curious. What will happen if Kendrick Montana presses the buttons of Silas Gray? What will happen if I hypothetically test Silas Gray? I want to see what happens.
God, Kenny, do you ever get tired of the sound of your own voice? Because you go on and on and on, and you have no substance to anything you say. You don't respect me because you could never imagine what it's like to actually be a champion or actually be respected around here, because you are a nobody, and you've been a nobody for so long. So listen up, loser idiot. You're over here wondering what would happen if Kenny Montana and Silas Gray had a match together. But I can already tell you what would happen, and you wouldn't like it. So you know what, actually? You can see me in the ring next week. Oh, and one last thing. Don't you ever say we're on the same tier again, Kendrick Montana, because you will never catch up to me.
You know, it's always the bumps in the road that are part of the journey to get you to where you need to be. At Casino Heist, I fell short of the mark. But it's a simple fork in the road that is pretty pivotal to this path that I walk. But what's next, one might ask? Recuperate and rebuild. Because it's only a matter of time before I reach the top of this business once again. A path to gold, and nothing nor no one will stand in my way. Because the goal remains the same. And one's nature remains the same. The bodies will line up, and they will all be buried one by one by one. Come hell or high water, I will claim what will soon to be mine. It's killing season, and I'll be the one to pull the trigger.
A lot of things to unfold there. It looks like Kenny Montana is going to be going one-on-one against Silas Gray on the next episode, so that should be interesting to see. And then, of course, Jack Crow over here looking to rebuild himself and climb all the way to the top of the mountain. I cannot wait to see. Hey, I have a lot of hope for Jack Crow. That man, loving him. But ladies and gentlemen, let us move into our next match, which is scheduled for one fall, as we have Haley Moon going one-on-one against Alexia Robinson here tonight. This should be a very interesting match, as this is the debut match for Moon. So let's just hope and pray, good shits happen here. She doesn't take a loss. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are enjoying this episode of PWA TV. This is not our last match. This is our second to last match, as indeed the next match after this will be our main event for the Deathmatch Championship. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere, and I'll be back with commentary for this match once the bell rings. this is my second time recording this fucking bullshit because the voice recording didn't want to fucking save. Ladies and gentlemen, this match is officially underway. Haley Moon taking on Alexia Robinson here tonight, one-on-one. The debut of Haley Moon here tonight. It's very interesting as she does her debut match against Alexia Robinson, someone who is known for putting on underrated bangers against people. And I could just imagine the pressure that is on Haley Moon right now. As Haley Moon, she is put in a position right now where she's up against someone who guarantees pretty much puts bangers against people when she steps in this ring. But also, she's pretty late in the show. Like, you could imagine a match like this to really kind of be in, like, what, that first quarter or so of the show, you know. But this is more like that end quarter, because after this match, we go straight into the main event. So they got a lot of pressure on the back, especially Haley Moon, because again, this is her debut match. I don't know if Haley Moon is in any other companies or if she has any like past things or anything like that, but all I know is, hey, she's making her debut here on the road to digital games with a lot of eyes already strapped onto this show, especially after what has happened so far in this episode of PWA TV. I mean, and still to come with that deathmatch main event. I mean, it could quite literally go any which way. But Haley Moon, she is in this match, and she is indeed debuting, as she was within the crowd there at Casino Heights with the 3 other people who also made their debuts, with the return of Miles Dixon to PWA after not being in the company for years, probably, if I'm not mistaken, years. But my man Miles Dixon made his way back, picked up the win over Mac Riley last episode, and then of course made it known that he wants Isaiah Morale in that television championship. And I cannot wait to see what happens between those two in the near future. Hopefully we get a match at Digital Games. If not, fuck. But we're definitely going to be seeing those two go at it with each other at some point. I just know it. But then you also got to talk about the other 2 people that were in the crowd, Isabella and Dean Ivy. Those 2 women, of course, went one-on-one against each other last episode. They put on an absolute banger. Yes, Dean Ivy did pick up the win, but I am expecting both women to absolutely explode here in PWA and absolutely make moves. Especially someone with a heart like Isabella and Dean. Yeah, they're definitely going to be making some crazy moves. I could definitely see it. But Haley Moon, she has a lot so far. She is the last one out of the 4 to make her debut match here, have her first match here in PWA since Casino Heights, and she's again going up against Alexia Robinson. Because the last time we saw Alexia Robinson, she hasn't been on the shelf, but she's been away from PWA for a good minute. I would say it's a nice mini vacation, I would say she took. But hey, she was putting on bangers against people like Ashley Lee. And I mean, she was in the midst of like a kind of mini rivalry with Amber Woods, I guess. I don't know if we ever got the conclusion to that. I don't know if we ever will, because I haven't heard anything from the both of them. But either way, I mean, it is what it is between those guys. But Alexia Robinson right now really focusing. And I can only assume she wants to rebuild herself and get right back into that title picture, or at least the discussion of that title picture, because most definitely she deserves to be put in that type of scenario. You get what I mean? She deserves to be put in that like globe, especially for that Universal Women's title, especially since it's now vacated. I can imagine any of these 2 women, because I mean, hey, yes, it is a fatal 4-way match, and yes, whoever wins those qualifying matches are definitely gonna have to go up against Ashley and Heather, which sucks because both of them absolutely, they're just fucking annoying to deal with. I swear. Like, I'm slowly dealing with the pain over here. Like, I'm understanding Jacob Pierce, because holy shit, those 2, horrendous. But it is what it is. But he did make it known it was going to be a fatal 4-way match at Digital Games. And also that there's going to be only 1 champion. Now, no co-champion shit that they suggested. 1 champion. So, we're just going to have to see what happens with that at Digital Games. And who's even going to be in those qualifying matches. Because I don't even know who's even considered for those qualifying matches whatsoever. But hey, it is what it is. Let's focus upon this match right now. As Haley Moon right now, kick right to the midsection, control of this match, looking to just absolutely just drop Alexia Robinson straight on the neck into the pin. 1, 2, oh, a kick out at 2 here. You can see Haley Moon. She's definitely starting to get a little frustrated here. Getting tired of the bullshit of Alexia Robinson not staying down for the count. As Haley Moon right now sending Alexia Robinson over the top rope here. Big punch. Nope. Forearm counter right there. What does Robinson think? Springboard. Hurricanrana. Beautiful landing that. Absolutely beautiful coming out of Alexia Robinson. Big combination of strikes over here from her. Just look at this. Look at the power. Sit down power slam right there. Dropping her into the mat with authority as Alexia right now sends Haley Moon into the corner, pops her up to the top rope. What is Robinson thinking over here? This is not looking pretty in any which way. What are we thinking here? Alexia Robinson with the superplex off the top rope, and it looks like Haley Moon definitely took the worst of it. Just look at this. Tornado! Beautiful, that jumping, spinning toe breaker. 1, 2, 3, no, a kick out at 2. I genuinely thought Alexia Robinson, she had that match absolutely won there. God damn. You can hear the crowd. I'm assuming the crowd is absolutely loving this because they're begging for these two to keep fighting forever. So this, hey, they're doing the right things, I can tell you. A big kick out the corner there from Haley Moon. Let's look at this. Haley picking her up high up in the air, and oh my gosh, spiking her on the top of her damn head, and it's over. Queen just like that. Oh my gosh, what a move. She like popped her in the air, held her, getting that blood flow into the top of her dome, and then spiked her with a tombstone. That looked absolutely devastating. Oh, someone's gonna have to check on Alexia Robinson. She just might have a concussion. There's a chance she might have a concussion. But holy, what a finisher. But congratulations to Haley Moon popping that move out of literally nowhere. But hey, she got the win nonetheless. You just got to accept it. You got to sit there. You got to look pretty and deal with it. There's nothing that can happen. But hey, she picked up the win here tonight. Congratulations to Haley Moon for picking up. Look at this from behind. Dakota Diamond coming from absolutely out of nowhere. Looking to send a statement. Dropping and folding Haley Moon on the back of her neck. Oh my lord. Dakota Diamond. We haven't seen her since Casino Highs. And she has a mic right now. Look, she's on top of the announce table.
You know, everyone's talking and making their shots. So now, it's my turn. Let me make one thing crystal clear. You can call it a loss. I call it a warning. Casino Heist. The biggest opportunity of the year. And yeah, I didn't walk out with the case. But let's not get it twisted. Dakota Diamond was the match. Every risk, every spotlight moment, every second that had people on the edge of their seats, that was me. While the rest were scrambling for luck, I was out there making history. They can say I lost. Go ahead, say it louder, but deep down, everybody knows who the MVP was. I didn't fade into the background. I owned it. I stole the show without even holding the prize. And if that doesn't tell you exactly who Dakota Diamond is, then you haven't been paying attention. See, moments like Casino Heist don't break me. They build me. Every setback, it just fuels me. Every missed opportunity, just a warning shot. Because now it's different. Now it's personal. PWA, you better open your eyes real quick, because the takeover isn't coming. It's already started. I'm done waiting in line. I'm done playing nice. I'm done letting moments slip through my fingers. I am the moment, and whether you like it or not, Dakota Diamond is about to run this entire division. So hold on to your titles, hold on to your spotlight, hold on to whatever you think belongs to you, because I'm coming to take it all. And when I do, there won't be a single doubt left about who runs this place.
What a statement made from Dakota Diamond. Well, hopefully we see anything between that. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get a preview, just a small preview of what next episode is going to look like with Kendrick Montana taking on Silas Gray one-on-one. I can't wait to see how that match plays out. We also have, this is one of the qualifier matches. Hopefully this is the end between these two women, Raven Blanchette and Olivia Bordeaux, finally going one-on-one against each other. Winner of this match will get added to that fatal four-way match. This was also made official. Angela Lee going one-on-one against JJ. That, especially since those two threw hands, you already know who's going to be laughing and watching all of this in the sideline. And then it seems like this is also made official too, even though it literally just happened. Dakota Diamond, Haley Moon going one-on-one against each other. I can only assume Haley wants to get her hands all over Dakota after embarrassing her in the middle of the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event, as it is scheduled for one fall, as it is for the PWA Deathmatch Championship.
They say X when the change probably cause I got rich, I ain't hurting my kids, they ain't wanting for shit. They say X when the change probably came from a bitch, tried to hit, now I'm up and they all on my dick. They say X when the change probably came from a nigga, I fuck with the good, then I'm 10 with the guy. I come out of these folks get to say the X shot, I'm the same and I'm standing on 10 with my name. Hey.
Introducing first, the challenger, the ballroom crusher, Larry Shaw. And his opponent, He is the PWA Deathmatch Champion, the Loner, Chase Albright.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and our main event is underway. Deathmatch championship on the line. Chase Albright, the Loner, the psychopath, going one-on-one against Larry Shaw, the Bone Crusher, here tonight. This is just a match that was just randomly announced. There ain't no crazy build to this. But I mean, we kind of already knew Larry Shaw kind of wanted to step up and wanted to really show what he was made of. And this is the opportunity that he was probably begging and egging for. And that is a chance to show what he is really made of. And I mean, hey, you can't be the Bone Crusher. You can't, break someone's bones legally without, getting in trouble for that shit. But hey, Larry Shaw, Chase Albright, one-on-one for the Deathmatch Champion. And I just want to talk about real quick. I just want to talk about Chase Albright and that Deathmatch Championship. Because my man is a psychopath. He plays psychological warfare with his opponents and then just brutally beats their shit inside of the ring. I mean, we saw it with his first victim with William Kennedy. My man made his debut, went after William Kennedy, psychologically messed with him, messed up his entire knee and all that shit, by the way, to the point where he baited him to come into a death match, injured, by the way, and defeated William Kennedy to, of course, become the new Deathmatch Champion. That was back in Winter Wonderland, back in I think it was January, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, it happened. And then who was the next victim that stepped up? Number one contender, Corville Jack. Chase looked at him and was like, "You are not the traditional Deathmatch Champion. There should be no reason I see you here in my division. You are a traditional wrestler and you cannot fight on my level." Corville said, "We're going to play by your games," and that's exactly what technically happened. I mean, the entire match, I'm not going to say between Corville Jack and Chase Albright, it went to the point where it was Corville Jack really outperforming Chase Albright. Like, if it was a normal match, I genuinely believe Corville Jack probably could have beaten Chase Albright. But because it was a Deathmatch Championship match, because, Chase could do whatever he wanted, and because also Corville had that pride that he did not want to steep that low to, tarnish the traditional wrestling, tarnish the ring, and bring out shit like steel chairs, barbed wire, tables, ladders, and all that shit. Since he didn't want to do all that, wanted to keep the traditional wrestling, it costed him the entire match. And you saw with that end sequence right there, when he could have swung at Chase Albright but decided to drop the weapon and punt it and got punished for it. Absolutely punished. But this is completely different. Chase Albright is not up against someone who's injured. He's not up against someone who, wants to play by certain rules. He's up against someone who just wants to hurt people just as much as he does. He's up against someone who is hungry for an opportunity, hungry for a chance to prove themselves, hungry for the Deathmatch Championship. And this might be the absolute opponent that might test the Chase to see if he's really worth it for that Deathmatch Championship. If he's willing to go, to those lengths in order to keep that title. I mean, hey, he's done some crazy shit for that to keep that title. I mean, absolutely crazy shit. But I mean, how crazy is he going to get? How psychotic is this man really going to get? What manipulative moves is he really going to get into in this match? But ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder once again, this is our main event of the night. This is, of course, for the Deathmatch Champion. If you're watching this live in chat right now, let me know, who do you guys think is going to walk out of this match with the Deathmatch Championship. If all those that are watching either right now, watching this tomorrow, watching this a week later, maybe they're watching this just a few hours later, who knows, whenever you're watching this, make sure everyone and their mother, make sure all of you that are watching this likes, comments, share, subscribes, do all of that good shit. Support us on our Instagram, support us on our TikTok, and do all of that good stuff, because PWA thrives on the support. And personally, the more you support us, the more we feel like we are doing the right thing, and just want to continue giving you guys the absolute best that we can offer here tonight. Oh my god, the fact that grown man like Larry Shaw can hit that Canadian destroyer, oh my, or Mexican destroyer, whatever you, white destroyer, I don't even know, Caucasian destroyer, whatever you want to call it. Jeez. But either way, just continue to support us, and we absolutely appreciate it. Again, make sure you guys all like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, and just beware, because we are on the road to Digital Games 2. Oh no, Digital Games 3. My fault, not the second one, it's the third one. So best be ready, because we are definitely making moves. Let's pay attention to this match right now. It's Larry Shaw absolutely is in control of this match right now, really showing that he has some intense skills within this ring. Setting Chase into the corner over here. What does he have in mind? Oh, Bo try to go for something crazy in the corner, but Chase dodged out the way, and an elbow to follow it up. Wasn't gonna let that shit just slide right through. Let's look at Chase over here, just power slamming Larry just straight into the mat with authority. Now look at this, Chase going under the ring. What is he bringing out? It looks like he's just grabbing whatever that he can freaking find under that ring and throws in a ladder. I don't know how practical a ladder is in this type of match, but hey, it is one to begin with, as Larry Shaw just gets dropped right onto the ladder. Absolutely devastating. Look at this. Just getting oh my gosh, Larry's back just getting slammed repeatedly into that ladder. The sharp ends of that ladder too, but they're not necessarily sharp, but they're not flat either. Like those are like the corners and shit like that he's getting absolutely slammed on. Let's look at this. Oh, Larry looked like it was going to be absolutely devastating, but he was going to take some crazy bump off that top rope, but he managed to escape. Back in control. Larry absolutely taking control of this. Larry's actually busted open. I don't know if Chase is busted open, but look at this on the top rope. Larry Shaw elbow drop onto Chase while he was halfway on the ladder. I mean, it wasn't his body nonetheless, but he was still, oh my gosh, and absolutely destroying his lower back there, as Larry Shaw right now sends Chase into the corner, ladder in hand and everything. What is he thinking over here? What does Larry have in mind with this ladder? What does he have in mind? What does he think? What is he thinking with this ladder? Oh, what is he thinking here? Got him up, power bomb position, buckle bomb right there in the corner, destroying the shoulders and the back of the champions. Now Larry goes under the ring once again and brings out a steel chair, as Larry right now stalking his prey with the steel chair and drops him straight with the chair shot to the dome, as Chaser now is not looking pretty for him whatsoever. Look at Larry with the ladder, just tosses it at Chase's damn head to launch him to the outside. Look at it, he just extra damage, just throwing the ladder onto Chase on the outside. Absolutely devastated coming out of this bone crusher here. Now with the steel chair just going at it and beating Chase. Repeated back shots with that chair. Absolutely devastating, as Larry Shaw over here, full control of this match over here, picks up the big old Chase outright. What is he thinking over here with Chase on his shoulder? Drops it. Beautiful with that the Samoan drop right there. Oh my gosh, and a powerbomb to follow it up, and a knee strike straight to the face. Larry Shaw is really just beating the hell out of Chase Albright right here, as Larry right now, bro, is just tossing him up the ramp. We are going up the ramp to the stage. We never necessarily see a brawl like this go up this stage like this, but it looks like Larry does not give a flying rat's ass whatsoever. He's gonna beat Chase's ass all over this arena as Chase over here starting to fight that kick right to the midsection. Pops him up over his shoulders and oh my gosh, just slams him face first into the ramp. You can literally see the blood spot splattered on the ramp where Larry's head literally landed. Oh my lord. What is going through the mind of Chase right now? Chase, what are we thinking here? Don't do anything crazy, man. I know you want to win this, keep this championship, but I don't know if this is it. Look at Chase power bombing Larry off the stage onto the hard concrete floor. And that is straight concrete. I don't even know how Larry's able to get up and start swinging. That has to be straight adrenaline. That is literally straight adrenaline coming out of this man. There's no other way to explain it. I don't care what you say. But Chase, look at this. Just absolutely not giving a fuck about Larry Shaw and dropping him once again on the hard concrete floor. Oh, I don't know if you guys have ever just hit concrete with your face, but ask Larry, because Larry, look at Larry, saved, oh my gosh, the back of Chase getting absolutely broken in half right there. I don't even know how Larry is fighting. Generally have no idea how Larry's even fighting this, but my man is still fighting. He is brawling. He don't give a damn. He is fighting Chase all over this. Look at the crowd. The crowd is absolutely loving this shit. Look at these two. Look at these. Everyone is actually loving this. Look how close these guys are to fighting in the crowd right here. Absolutely. These people are like no more than like 2 feet away from our competitors. But it does not matter because they're getting absolutely gifted here as Larry Shaw is just continuing to just beat the hell out of Chase Albright all over this arena over here. Just punching and elbowing all over. And Chase is he's taking all of these shots all over the arena. I wonder who's definitely loving this the absolute most, and it's probably the crowd. There's no way they paid good money for this shit. And look at this super kick right to the midsection right there. Chase still standing. I don't know how after all those punches. I would have gotten dropped at least once or twice there. Face first right into that supply crate. And now look at this. Tackling him straight into the supply crate. Back first right on the edge. Is looking out with another steel chair in hand. Just absolutely destroying his back once again. He might have crushed the bones in his lower back for all I know at this point. He might have a few cracked bones back down there. And a broken tailbone for all we know. I don't know. Damn. Let's look at this, Larry Shaw. Sending Chase into the table. What a doll. Oh, he's got extra. Damn it. Oh my god, fuck you. Through the fucking table. Oh my god, a pop through the table. Larry's not done. He is doubling it up. Look at this. Look at Larry Shaw. Just straight up slamming it through the other table. Oh my gosh, Larry has absolutely destroyed Chase. There's no other way. Could this be the moment that Larry has been waiting for? And he is capitalizing it at the absolute fullest. And then he just tosses Chase Albright back into the ring. Not back into, but back into ringside. Absolutely devastating here. What is Larry going to do with Chase Albright next? What is my man going to do with him next? Face first. Straight into the announce table. Oh, but he ain't done. Look at it. Just picks him up. And just, oh my gosh. Just slams him into the floor with authority. Yes. My man is definitely running on like 7 stim shots right now. There you know. If you ever played Octane from Apex Legends, yeah, Larry Shaw is definitely him right now. He is stimmed up like crazy. Let's look at this on top of the announce table. Wait, Chase starting to fight back. Here he goes. Look this happen to him. He ain't gonna get disrespected at all. As Chase is slammed. No remorse, no backstabbing, no second thought, no remorse. Just absolutely destroying him, sending this man Larry Shaw through the announce table. Now look at this. He set it on the table. Now he has steel steps. Just oh my gosh, just launches it. Roll like I don't know how many feet. That's a good few feet. Just absolutely tosses those steel steps, and those steps are heavy. Those are some heavy steps that my man Chase is literally just chucking around. As Chase up right now, sends Larry Shaw back into the ring here. What is Chase thinking? Chase has something in mind. He's thinking he notices Larry's getting back up to his feet. But look at this. Larry, misses completely over there. Let's look at this Chase. What is Chase thinking over here? Pop up knee right to the damn dome right there. Spiking him on his damn face. Let's look at Chase with the spiked him. Absolutely destroying him with that spine buster right there. And Larry's he's out. Look at this, man. He is in a bloody shambles. Okay. Chase just set the table on fire. Oh, he's thinking of something absolutely devastating. Look at his monstrosity he has cooked up. Look at this shit. What the fuck is he thinking? Oh, he's gonna kill him. Oh, he's gonna kill Larry. Oh, he's gonna kill Larry. Oh, my God, throw the flaming table on top of the step. What the hell is wrong with you, Chase? You are a sick-minded person. Who thinks of shit like that? Absolutely sick. Sending Larry Shaw back into the ring. As now Chase is definitely he is looking to end this match once and for all. Hangs him, drapes him, and is ready to absolutely spike him on his head with that DDT. Just absolutely sealing away the soul of Larry Shaw. Straight into the pin. Ladies and gentlemen, it is over. Chase Albright is still your deathmatch champion. What a back and forth match this was. Hey, I had some hope right there for Larry Shaw. My man was really taking control of this match, and that good half end, he was really taking control. But Chase Albright, all it takes is one mistake, and my man is absolutely brutalizing you. Ladies and gentlemen, Chase Albright is still your deathmatch champion, whether you like it or not, but you are just going to have to deal with it. Congratulations to Chase Albright for successfully defending his deathmatch champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here tonight. This episode of PWA TV has been absolutely stacked from head to toe, and it's only the beginning as we get on the road to digital games. So make sure you guys all like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Continue to support us, ladies and gentlemen. As Chase, look who is it. Oh wow, indeed. Is this who is next to step up to Chase Albright? Ladies and gentlemen, just have a good night, yo.